Hey, this is Toe 2 Bravo, and we got a little something from Cheaper Than Dirt. Let's go ahead, open this bad boy up, and I'll show you what I got. We've got our AR-15 super slim drop-in carbine length AR-15 UTG Pro handguard. Rail system in black. And that is for, look at that, some Cheaper Than Dirt swag. You can't beat that, man. Alright, here she is in all her glory. This is our M&P Sport AR-15. This is one of our primary ARs. We have the ACOG mounted on there. What we're going to do, I think it's pretty obvious, is we're going to install the super slim drop-in handguard on our Smith & Wesson M&P here. So let's go ahead and take a look at what you get. Not a lot of weight to this at all. I was concerned that it's being a UTG product, though it is made in the USA. Let's get all the extra stuff out so we can take a good look at her. See what we get, and then we will move forward from there. So let's take a good look at her. You got the rail system on the top, Picatinny rail. Look at that, very nice. Very nice product. I'm excited to put that on there and see what kind of look we get out of that. I really am. Alright, we are back and we've got all our pieces taken apart here. So we have 3 pieces. You have the top portion and you have the 2 bottoms right here. And this is what we are replacing. This was what we were running previous to this, was the Mo carbine length handguard, and that is being replaced. And in addition to all of the nuts, bolts, Allen wrenches and such, you get 4 additional pieces of Picatinny rail that you can put accessories on, and these are aluminum also, so that is very nice. This feels very high quality. So I think the first thing that we will do here is remove our sling. This is our way of the gun sling. We will be utilizing that again, but not right now. So here we are. We are in frame. So this looks like this. We'll get seated in this position here and rest on the top of the rifle there. So let's go ahead and do that as best we can on camera. Alright, we're back, and it just took a little findangling there of the delta ring. We got that all squared away, and that seats very nice on the top. As you can see, it's very aesthetically pleasing. We'll roll it over, you get a side view, and then a bottom view here. You can see that the rail itself has some cuts in here, so you don't need to adjust any of this, and you just seat it right into there, and it's very secure so far, even with just these 2 first pieces on there. So our second piece will go there. This piece will go here. So this will be the mate piece that goes into the delta ring on the bottom, and then the top piece. So and that fits very nicely. As you can see, that seats in very nice. It has to be here, like that. So there you have that part there. Alright, our next step here, once I'm comfortable that everything is lined up correctly, is we're going to take a little thread locker here and install a couple of these back in to our assembly here. We will go from there. So there's one. Oh, that was a little excessive, but we can share, right? So we'll take a little bit of that there, and we'll use that one for that one. That one for that one. And that one for that one. I'll go ahead and tighten those down. Alright, let's roll her over. Man, it is a very pleasing handguard. I like that. My options were, I was tired of the lack of real estate on the carbine length Mo grip there. Nothing wrong with the Mo grip. I like it. It's just the carbine length was very short. You didn't have a lot of real estate, a lot of exposed barrel, and being that this is my number 2 AR, I just wanted to be able to utilize it a little more in a wider role, and being able to put some things on here will enable me to effectively do that. And so my options were either shave down the gas block, because I wanted to keep the gas block. I didn't want to buy another gas tube and gas block. So my options were to shave this one down, or oh, we got one that's not lining up here. Shave it down, or do a drop-in deal like this. And I think the drop-in deal was definitely the way to go for me. We are not biting, so we may have to loosen up on the other side. We'll come back to that one here in a moment. That one's biting. So we can get a little play. There we go. Alright. So let's wipe her down. And we'll come back and tighten the rest of these up. But we really won't know until we get it out of the range and put some rounds through the system and see how they hold up. They being the handguards. Alright. So there we go. Besides the additional rail sections, I think we're pretty squared away here. So we'll take a look at that. Put a little more light on the situation. So there's that. Looks pretty good. Very aesthetically pleasing. I like that a lot. So let's go ahead and add a rail section for the vertical grip that we have here, our Mo grip. And then we'll take some pictures and go from there. So we'll be right back. This is kind of boring. Alright, let's go over some initial thoughts after we put this all together. Assembly was very easy. Instructions were very good, informative, easy to follow, easy to read, both with pictures and with written explanations on what is expected as far as putting this unit together and doing so correctly. So my initial thoughts are the quality is very good. It's made in the USA. It's affordable. If you don't want to hack off your front sight, or if you don't want to invest in any more money into a gas block, I didn't want to mess with something that has been 100% reliable. That being the gas tube, gas block, barrel combination, very accurate, very reliable. So for me, this was the best option. For you, it may not be so. This is my secondary rifle, but I've got a video coming up where I'm going to take this rifle, this AR, and put it up against my other primary AR to kind of see which one does better under a couple different circumstances, and target setups and combinations of movement and fire. But that's another video for another time. Lots of extra pieces, bits, bolts, parts, everything that you would need. Everything that was required for the build. There's plenty of extras here. Allen keys were provided, and then plenty of additional aluminum Picatinny rail that you can put different things on. As you can see here, I'll spin it to the side. I've put my vertical handguard on there, or my vertical grip, sorry, on the handguard, and that has turned out very well. Very solid build. There's no flex in this. There's no wobble. There's no sloppiness to this handguard at all. Besides the attachment points on the side here, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4 additional ones on the other side. You also have, I'll remove it from the stand, several additional locking points right here into the delta ring. These two right here. You have one extra right here, and those lock into the face of the delta ring, and that will definitely firm everything up and alleviate any type of slop that you might have had. So this is my AR number 2. This is my Smith & Wesson AR. I've done a lot of videos on this. It's gone through lots of transitional phases. I think we are nearing the end of where I want to go with this. The only thing that might change at some point could perhaps be the optic, and that would only be back to an EOTech opposed to the ACOG. But for the time being, we're going to stick with the ACOG. So the next step is to get this out to the range, get some fire through it, see how it feels, see how it performs, see how all the hardware stays together. I did use blue thread locker Loctite on all the attachment points. Again, this is a way of the gun sling, very simplistic but very effective. And this is Toe 2 Bravo, and I appreciate you watching.